'Cause if you're not laughing, who is laughing now? I've been wondering if we start sinking, could we stand our ground? And through everything we've learned, we've finally come to terms. We are the outsiders.
Don't be afraid to go out of your comfort zone, because it's such a great place to be. The wilderness, you could see the sunsets and the sunrises, and probably the best I've seen in my life.
We hiked for 2 days, and we camped in lean-tos and by lakes.
On the 50-50 trip, we spent 1 week canoeing and 1 week hiking.
We went on a canoe trip across the lake. That was really fun.
We hiked Blue Mountain.
Yeah, that view is amazing.
We're on Long Lake. We're supposed to paddle up the lake and up into the Cold River and the Rocket River a little bit.
The first 2 days we went hiking, and then we got picked up on Wednesday after a little bit of hiking, and then we started canoeing, and then we finished canoeing today in the rain.
I got to lead the Mountain Men trip, which was a group of 8 middle schoolers and one of our friends from Uruguay. We hiked 46 miles of the Northville Lake Placid Trail, starting in Long Lake and finishing in Lake Placid.
First time. Never done anything like this before. It was a really good time to get away from reality in the woods and hike.
The one morning at our first lean-to, I was the early bird that morning. I got up at 5:30, and there was an island out on the lake, and it was the lake was all foggy, and you couldn't tell the sky from the lake. It was really cool.
It's, just being all together and around the fire and just talking and getting to know different people from different places and having different connections with everyone.
Part of our disco/Vespers time in the woods this summer, we got the chance to talk about Jesus speaking of the ravens and the lilies, which I thought was extremely applicable to our Outcamp trips. We go out there with a set amount of food, which we don't have to worry about. We know it'll be enough throughout the week, and we know that it will be enough sustenance to power us through a week of backpacking or a week of canoeing. We're all dirty out there. It doesn't matter how hard you try to stay clean. Everyone's gonna smell. Everyone's gonna be covered in mud by the end of the week. Not worrying about your food, not worrying about your clothes, was definitely part of this year's theme that really tied in to our Outcamp experience.
Being a neighbor takes teamwork, and in the woods we learned about Jesus' ideas for being a neighbor by learning that if one of us isn't working as hard, it's very hard. Pulling up a bear line into a tree, everyone has to pull it up together, and if one person's not helping, it makes it a lot harder. Also, canoeing, it takes 2 people, so you really need to trust your neighbor and have faith in each other in order to get anywhere.
We learned to look at, to kind of be as one with creation.
I learned how to be a leader of a group
The food's great. I think my co-leaders were a blast. I'm sure you'll have fun with whoever you end up with. And each trip is completely different from the last one, so you can choose which one you think you'll have the most fun on. You can do our High Peaks trip, you can do Mountain Men trip, we have a sailing week, that's my personal favorite. We have Lead Week expedition. If you want to become a swim later in the summer, you can come back with one of our younger groups and help out cooking food and help out with discovery and Vespers time. So highly recommend it. Fowler Outcamp is exceptional.
Fowler Outcamp is unique.
I think I would say the Fowler Outcamp is life-changing.
Fowler Outcamp is an unforgettable experience.
Fowler Outcamp.
Extremely amazing.
Fowler Outcamp is lit. Pretty lit. Camp Fowler Outcamp is unbelievable.
Fowler Outcamp is go Haley.
It's awesome, and you should do it.
Fowler Outcamp is
Woo!